Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Portal Runner. And this is from director Cornelia Duryee, written by J.D. Henning, and starring Sloane Morgan Siegel as Nolan, who's a young man who's 15 years old and has a special ability to travel to other parallel worlds. And he gets trapped in a particular one where he connects with a sister that he had never met, played by Elise, Eberle, and is being chased by a monstrous evil. And this is a grotesque, disgusting being. And as he's been chased through, you get to find out a lot of mysteries about his family and the origins of this entity that's chasing after him through all of these portals and the dark connections that he has with it. Now, this is a science fiction film, definitely has thriller vibes, bit of horror as well, and it's one of those kinds of things where this is like I think without the credits was like an hour 9 minutes, so it's a brisk, quick pace kind of thing. Short framework here in terms of the narrative, and it's a lot of it spending time connecting with his family. I have to say, from the jump, it was very cluttered and messy and clunky in terms of its storytelling. It took me a little while to get my footing of what the hell was going on, because it feels like it drops you right into the action, but in such a confusing way that it's not something where it's like, ooh, I'm exhilarated. This isn't like Dunkirk, where it's just like you dropped in and people were getting shot right off the bat and you're running down the street. This is like a complicated time travel, alternate dimension kind of thing. It's just like, try figuring it out. And you know, it does have a sense of mystery about it. There's a sense of like ingenuity and different kinds of things that Nolan has to do to be able to protect himself. But it gets really confusing right off the bat, and then you kind of settle in and it spends a lot of time in this familial drama area. And you have Brian S. Lewis as Uncle Boone, and you have all these different interactions between these family members and connecting with people that you, like, Nolan has not really gotten a chance to connect with, and also trying to fight off this disturbing looking entity. But also, you know, the special effects here are so shoestring that, like, you look at these portals and you're just like, ugh. But what can you do? Like, it doesn't quite take itself in a, like a kind of campy direction. It is a pretty serious film, so like, you know, the really off special effects kind of glare at you. But like, you know, if it took itself a little less seriously, maybe you could have some fun with it. But this is trying to be like a hard science fiction film here, and with its budget and everything, I just feel like its clunky narrative and storytelling kind of takes you out of the film, but it has some interesting ideas and, you know, some twists along the way that builds off of the different kinds of setups and playing with the different parallel worlds that you experience. I just feel like it never really clicks fully to come together as like a impactful kind of thrill ride of a science fiction film, because a lot of the time you're too busy trying to figure things out, and not in like an inquisitive kind of way. You're just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Now I'm kind of frustrated, because the film kind of just drops you in it. And you know, the performances are fine. This isn't something that it's going to blow you away, but if you're really into science fiction, especially like time travel, other dimensions and stuff like that, and who isn't nowadays? Thanks, Marvel. But the thing is, what you get here is a bit of a mess. And it has some potential, but I don't know if it really rises to the occasion. But those are my thoughts on Portal Runner. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.